Hello again, Suzanne here, Angel Intuitive and Spiritual Guidance Counselor. And again, we're doing messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle, Dr. Stephen Farmer. Formerly of She Who Shall Remain Nameless from the Angel World. So I might do a couple, just because these are great. Kind of going through the whole box. This is a fun one. So we're on number 6, Cicada Voice. Ain't that the truth? When the little cicadas sing. Cicada. I only learned that term. I always called them locusts. I think those are actually different, but I don't know, kind of the same. So interesting. First thing. Again, the numbers are just in, I don't think he's got a purpose for the numbers, but I think family too. Like, where do we need to listen? Even though it's voice, where do we need to listen? And where do we need to speak up? Where do you need to speak up this week? Is there someone that you need to listen to and then you need to speak your truth? Or is someone talking but you can't hear them? Because you need to speak your truth until you get it out. That's kind of where I'm going with this. It's what I'm feeling for this one. Kind of interesting. So, get the little guy. Oops, don't look at me. Look at the card. I got to peek around to see if it's tuning in here. Focus. There you go. Little buggies. Yeah, it's like crickets on steroid when they're going. So they're really loud. It's like things that that's why I want to go to what do we need to listen to, because these little critters get so loud that you have to hear them. It's almost, and then it kind of fades away, but because you get used to it, it becomes white noise. But it's like the crickets, you hear that and it's a little calmer. But these little guys are to be heard, right? So there's the listening aspect, but also the speaking up part, because they get louder and louder and louder. Where do you need to speak up this week? Cool. Okay, number 7. Cloud. Imagination. Whoa, that's trippy. This is fun. So I've got a client friend who is just fabulous. She sees all kinds of magic in the sky. We're reading the clouds, where now we don't really have that many real clouds too often, but even in the wispies of the chemtrails as they're moving around, things take shape, right? So she's fabulous at that. But even this one is pretty intense. Oh, look, it's got cactus too, so it's out here somewhere. This one looks like legit clouds. Storm clouds. Storm is upon us. But imagination, so he's got it listed here as imagination. So that's what made me think of my friend looking up and what do we see? And it's not just imagining what we see. Again, that's how we do the tea reading. That's how we do scrying. It's like, what visual do we see? What's there? So we say we're using our imagination. It's like, what does that look like? Like I've got, if you can see my light things up here. Can you see that? The little covers for the fluorescent lights. See the butterflies up there? Well, I've got one in the main massage room, and it's clouds and bougainvillea. And, well, hello little bug. I had the door open. There's a little fly flying around. And people see shapes in the clouds in the picture. Most people see a little dog. Some people see a poodle. Some people see a little, is it a Scotty dog? The little black ones, little Scotty. It's kind of cool though. But you can use your imagination. And it's actually a great way to start working with your intuition by, what do you think you see? Are you making it up? Are you pretending? Whatever it takes to get there, that's how you start. That's how you start trusting what you're seeing, what you're receiving. So try that playing. That's a great way to start working with your intuition, is by reading the clouds. You know, excuse me, it's like bubbles in the bathtub, you know, if you do that. I used to do that as a kid, which is kind of funny. What is it? What's the shape it makes, you know? So play with that. Try using that. Practice your intuition by looking at shapes in the clouds. They don't necessarily have to have meaning. I mean, if you see a little teddy bear floating by, or a little, you know, some people see dragons. We see angels a lot. You know, is it a message? Maybe it is. Maybe it's just something fun. It depends on your intention. So set your intention to receive a message and see what comes through. Take notes and start building, you know, and see how you advance. Play with that. I'm going to do one more real quick here. And I love this one. It's beauteous. Crystal Quartz Focus, number 8. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I love my crystals. Of course, nature. Crystals are living beings. Love it. Focus. Especially with the clear quartz. Clear quartz helps us focus. It enhances others. There's communication there. They're like little jumper cables. Theory goes that Atlantis and Lemuria, they had one giant crystal at the center of the town that everyone communicated with, and it produced energy to charge everybody else's crystals. Okay. I love the story of a friend of mine years ago when her son was young. Now he's a big boy, a big grown up, and engaged. I think maybe married by now. I need to check on that. But when he was younger and he was playing with her crystals or holding them, you know, he made the comment to my friend that, oh, there's a man that lives in this crystal. There's a man that lives in this crystal. When it was the crystal itself, I believe, communicating with him. And I think he might have figured that one out as he got a little bit older to make it make sense. But also, I think I mentioned this in another video, or maybe I haven't mentioned this one yet. The telepathy tapes. If you haven't heard that podcast, I definitely recommend it. But they discuss that. There's one child. I want to say child, but these are older people, older young people, young person, young man, talks about these stones. And I'm assuming they're crystals because it's a podcast and there's only audio, so you can't see what he's looking at. But someone had given his mother some crystals, and he found them, or they were talking to him. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I might just do another video on that, even though other people are doing videos on it. I just think it's fascinating. But we'll leave it at that for today. Loving my crystals. Focus. Focus on your crystals. This is another way to practice your intuition. Reading the crystals, looking at the shapes inside the crystals. That's one of my classes. So is how to read the crystals and how to listen. Watch and listen and learn. If there's a message in there for you, same kind of thing. Also, you can use them to help you meditate. Holding onto a crystal and staring at it to focus, to bring in more energy, and to receive the energy from the crystal. They want to share with us just like the trees do. So focus. So more fun stuff for today, and have a beautiful week.